And she told me, like, after she slept with me, and so I was, like, pretty upset about it, you know. And anyways, long story short, she told me that when she was younger, she had this boyfriend that was cheating on her and gave her warts, but the doctor burned them all off and said they wouldn't come back and not to worry about it.
No, they come back. And the ones that come back tend to be the ones that are associated with the cancer.
Did you get anal warts in prison?
Well, let me just tell you, Twiggy is like a wart because I got rid of him and he came back.
Keeps coming back, but he's not cancerous.
It's all about suppression.
Jeremy.
See, I thought she was afraid that you were in the shower together because you were in prison and you were going to go for...
Yeah, when you said shower in prison, I'm thinking I watched Oz.
Anal sex.
You know, I almost had my share of prison, which No, anal sex is the safest.
Yeah, well, the doctor said that it was a plantar's wart, and I had one on my finger.
Plantar's peanuts?
You know, like playing with her.
Wait.
Cheese balls?
Like what? Wait, Jeremy, what? What about plantar's warts?
Pee and a vagina.
The wart that she found, we went to the doctor, and the doctor told her it's a plantar's wart. It's not an STD. Is that possible?
What did it look like?
Plantars?
I don't know. I didn't go
Did you plant a wart on her?
I've never heard of a plantar's wart other than on the foot. By definition.
And that brings us back to kicking the you know what with the you know what.
I mean, a wart in the genitalia is really by definition genital warts. I mean, that's what STDs are, is genital warts.
Okay, so the doctor was saying the wart that I had on my fingers, if I was touching her with it, she could get it there. So is there a difference between that and the
those
she had before?
Yeah, and listen. Just as genital warts are genital warts, they're caused by HPV, and the ones that keep coming back are the ones that are more serious. Did you do a pelvic exam on your girlfriend?
Huh?
No, he just burned it off with some of
that. All right, you need to she needs a pelvic exam to make sure she doesn't have cervical cancer.
Jeremy, what were you in jail for 5 or 6 years?
I used to be a bad meth addict, and I was on a 20-day meth runner and robbed a house and stole a .357 revolver.
You apparently got warts.
In Wyoming, I was in the back seat of a car playing around with the gun, and the gun went off, and it shot my friend in the back and blew a hole in his chest, and I was charged with burglary and criminally negligent homicide.
Oh, and you only got 6 years. But you were up for 20 days straight, man. You said?
What's that?
You were up for 20 days straight.
Yeah, I was coming down off of
That's playing it through.
Meth runner.
By the way, you're sort of dismissing the fact that you murdered somebody.
No, he's not dead, though.
No, he is.
Oh, he's dead.
No, the guy's, he's dead. It was one of my best friends that I knew.
So warts are the least of your problems.
But you toss that off pretty lightly, well, just messing with the gun. Hey, what are you going to do? Blow a hole through my friend?
No, I killed somebody, but I'm worried about warts. I mean, come on.
Come on, man.
Well, he's calling about warts.
Don't worry about warts.
But seriously, the way he told this story was...
Warts are fine.
He just kind of push it aside.
Again, I'm a hypochondriac, and 3 out of 4 people have HPV. So, don't worry about it.
Okay, and then I just
there's 4 people here, and that makes one of you.
So,
can you get high from licking a toad?
Yes.
From licking what?
You have to squeeze him and get the eyeballs to juice a little bit. Then
there's 5 people in the room, and at least 3 of us have warts. So,
but what's the Jeremy?
It ain't Drew, by the way, because he got married when he was a virgin.
Yeah.
This same girl got pregnant and said something about her blood type was Rh negative or positive, and mine was opposite. And she was saying that she needed to maybe get a shot of Rogaine or something.
Yeah. So what? What does that have to do with anything?
What is that?
I'm just asking. Somebody told me that the baby would not be in danger of the blood type.
Correct. That's no longer an issue at all. What's the problem? You planning to have babies? I hope not.
No, there's already a baby coming.
Good for you. Hey, what are you doing for work now that you're out of the slammer?
Actually, I'm on Social Security disability for post-traumatic stress disorder, bipolar, and anxiety disorder.
Perfect time to have a kid.
Sounds like me. How old are you?
I'm 25, almost 26.
Did you go to trial for that, by the way?
You only got about 40 more years of this, so don't worry about it.
Hey, did you go to
it'll be over soon.
Jeremy, did you have a trial after that happened?
Yeah, I did have a trial.
And you had a lawyer that the state gave to you?
Yeah, public pretender.
All right, and then
Jeremy.
They said, what was the most amount of years you could have received for what you did?
Well, the criminally negligent homicide in Wyoming was actually a high misdemeanor, So I received more time for the burglary than I did for the criminally negligent homicide.
Wow.
Come to think that I almost went to prison for longer for allegedly humping a security guard's head.
That's
I feel lucky.
Yeah.
Because I would have got warts.
Yeah. Yeah, my advice to everybody is you only got about 80 years. Have as much fun as possible. And if you can make it shorter to get the hell out of your sooner.
And also, in the words
go for it.
Jeremy,
unprotected sex, drugs.
burn it off.
Go for it. I mean,
if there's a
whatever.
problem, set it on fire.
I know Dr. Drew wouldn't admit with it. He wouldn't agree with me, but, hey.
Just set it on fire. You know what? When we
Just
leave
set it on
here,
fire, man.
you know what I'm setting on fire first? You're from the...
Me.
Yeah. This section right here.
True, they're a great team. I love it.
It's terrible.
Marilyn Manson and Twiggy, Loveline. We got to go to a break. 1-800-LOVE-191. Do not do meth for 20 days. Steal a car, rob a house, get a gun, kill your friend.
Or warts.
Absolutely.
Or warts.
Oh, yeah, or warts.
Go for all that.
Or
that
warts.
sounds like a good time.
All
that other
warts
stuff is
burned.
fine. Just
That
not
stuff
the
is
warts.
fine.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's not the warts.
You're right. Okay, Marilyn Manson and Twiggy say,
Lick a toad.
Lick a toad.
Save a toad, lick a wiener. Bye.
Loveline. We'll be right back.
Loveline is coming back. Hang on.
All right, we're back on Loveline. She does have a look, that crazy look that has suddenly appeared, by the way.
With a British accent?
Well, the British accent is one thing. Talking about Britney Spears.
I like that song.
The Killers remake.
I like Joy Division.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Joy Division's good. But, yeah, Britney has jumped the shark.
Oh, I know that term because I watched VH1.
I knew the term from years ago, but I'm not cool, but just because of the website. Have you seen Jump the Shark website?
No.
They have all the sitcoms from the 80s and 90s, and they list the episode where the sitcoms started not doing great. And it all started because of they named it that because of the Happy Days episode.
I get
when
it.
the Fonz...
No,
Okay, you got it. Well, for other people. I'm just
footnoting.
When the Fonz jumped the shark when they came out to Hollywood, because he was going to be the next James Dean, and they thought that Happy Days got worse after that point.
Is that like the red-haired kid in Different Strokes?
Right. When Danny Cooksey joined Different Strokes, it started going downhill.
Ratings start right now.
No, just the show in general.
The whole operation.
The whole operation, Drew.
When they add the extra little, whatever it is.
Right.
It was like
Twiggy.
I could have jumped the shark without Twiggy.
Right.
But instead we fornicated with the shark.
Yes. Yes, die, you son of a bitch, and then you shot it in the mouth when he had a fire extinguisher in
Roy
there.
Scheider.
Exactly.
I just saw him today and all that jazz.
Yes.
Not a big fan of that movie.
Not a big fan
What about
either.
Dukes of Hazzard when they got those two other guys?
Right, when those two, they brought in the cousins of Bo and Luke Duke. Not good. Not good. Yeah.
Oh.
Y'all know what I do.
The greatest American hero? I mean, come on.
Wonderful.
Greatest American
But
hero.
Brittany jumped the shark.
Brittany, when she had the cockeyed eyes in the back of the ambulance, that's where she jumped the shark, with the eyes going every which way.
See, I wanted to resist
Spears.
all the way. No, I think that she crossed the line. When you get hospitalized in that way, I think that's in the same way as full-blown AIDS. It's punk rock. She's gone to the punk rock level of, you know what?
She's doing it on purpose.
She doesn't care about... Look, if you were her, would you want to take care of the spawn of K-Fed? And yourself. She's gone... She went full circle. She's like, you know what? The whole world, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And if I was her, if anyone asked me a question, I would just say, et cetera. Because it works for everything. So I'm not saying I'm on board. I don't support her music.
Well, she's got the right idea.
She's got the right idea. I think I'm on board with her. I want to bust her out of mental hospital, set her on fire, and eat her. Et cetera. Et cetera.
I think she's a lot like you, actually.
The K-Rock Weenie Roast should be Britney Spears this year. Right?
I don't know if we could if we lure her there with Diet Sun-Kissed orange soda and put a gas station there.
No, I want to break her out. It's extreme Britney breakout.
There you go.
You know, and it could be like we do a tie-in with Proactive. You hate breakouts.